Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one popped to short, and the infield fly rule call. Two on, one out. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Next pitch is outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, went around. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. 2 left on. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Back here in St. Louis, and the starter for Toronto, Alek Manoah.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
And now here is Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Singy Alek Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Here comes a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. The 1-1 is fouled off. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. And that one hit to first. Over to Bichette. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Ball to strike.
Nope, outside.
Up the middle. Edman slings to first. And quickly one away in the second.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Chapman is gone. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. Into center. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like Red Sox Yankees. You don't leave one for the other in free agency. And for Wilson Contreras to go to the Cardinals, boy, oh boy, I tell you what, when he comes back to Chicago, he's going to get a very warm welcome in the wrong way.
And Contreras is retired. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. The pitch.
Whoa. 2-1.
Just off the inside edge. Second inning here, no score. And now a full count.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back on to the third inning. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the corner. 1-2. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And that's outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
So the batting order turns over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here it comes. In there at the knees, and that is strike 2. Top of the third, no score. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a pop-up. Goldie settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman.
Pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
At the belt and fires. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And he deals. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Underhanded to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here in St. Louis, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One now. Hammer, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now back, left field, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Struck out swinging his first time. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
That to right. Walker gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Goldie. He's out.
The bat, the first baseman, Brandon.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Belt. The 2-1. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. Popped in the air. Left field. Nootbaar puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Left-hand batter waits. Out to short. Bichette on the run, sends it over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Cardinals, no left field,
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike. Goes down looking. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He hit into a double play his first time up. The Cards hitless so far in the game. And 1 and 2. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
Pitch misses outside. 2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Goldie puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit.
Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 so far. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Go ahead run on base. And next for Toronto, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Righty to the plate. Merrifield on the move. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the right fielder, George Springer. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
2 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
The 2-1. That one fouled off. The Cardinals still looking for their first hit in this one. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive. Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And up next for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Two one now. Inside, just missed. Nolan Gorman up next for the Cardinals. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Here's a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering is downstairs. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Contreras over at second. O'Neill over at first with one away. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. 2 outs. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. On the ground to third. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Tommy Edman at the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. So 3 left for St. Louis. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back. Top 6. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the pitch. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Over to first, and he's saved. And now Dalton Varsho checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Bichette, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch misses. 3-1 now. Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Miles Michaelis gives way, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 65, Giovanni Gallego.
Now Alejandro Kirk. And the pitch. And a count 1-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Here's a high fly ball out to center. O'Neill drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Brandon Bell will hit next. First and second, 2 down. So now 1-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
Now it's Matt Chapman. They say you win.
1-2.
2 outs. Bases are full. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning, and now Brendan Donovan. Righty delivers, and that one fouled off.
All set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. That one to first. Bell tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next to the Cardinals, no left field.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. A strikeout and a walk. The 1-1. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected. And the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Three-two on the way. In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Goldschmidt.
The 1-1. Bounce to third. Zips it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. St. Louis goes down in order. Welcome back. Digging in, Whit Merrifield.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The pitch. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kiermaier now. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
That misses off the outside edge. 3-1 is on the way. And there's ball 4.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or 2. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And the righty deals. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Gallegos moved to first. Kiermaier back in. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. First and second, 1 out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Next pitch misses. Now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a 3-1 on the way. And there's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Right-handed reliever, and fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Trevor Richards.
Number 33, Trevor Richards.
Here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now 2-2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yimi Garcia up and throwing. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The 1-1. Just missed. The 2-1. Next offering is outside. Nolan Gorman would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And the 3-1. Foul ball. Three and 2 now. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we still have no score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Stratton. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Leading off the left fielder, number 25,
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. And that's outside. Alejandro Kirk on deck for the Blue Jays. Pitches in for a strike. 3 and 2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The 1-1. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Hicks up and loosening in the pen. Here's the 2-2. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Brandon Bell getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Kicks and fires. Way high. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Matt Chapman up next. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two. Got it by him for the K. Back here in St. Louis, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Here's a 1-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Kiermaier makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here in St. Louis, all set to start the 9th in this one. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Strike 2. And a ball evens the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. They say he went.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Yimi Garcia on to pitch out of the pen here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Brendan Donovan.
The designated hitter, Brendan Donovan.
Next pitch is outside. Movement in the bullpen. Zach Pop, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The pitch. And that one a little bit high. Lars Nootbaar in the St. Louis on deck circle. And the right-hander's 3-1. Fouled off left side. And here it comes. Popped up. Bichette moving under this one. And there's one down.
Now back, left fielder.
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Yeah, the batter now, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one is upstairs. Nolan Arenado up next for the Cardinals. Trying to send this to extra innings. Got him swinging. That's his second strikeout. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Jordan Hicks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's George Springer to start it off. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
And that gets down into the gap. In comes the run from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Woodford appears to be getting loose. Flaherty warming up as well. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Springer, the runner at second with one away. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the... Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The pitcher on here, Jack Flaherty.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, back there, and that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk.
2-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fires over to first. That's out number 3. We're in extras here. Here's Nolan Arenado. Man at second. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Zach Pop on the pitch here. A chance at his first save of the year. Wilson Contreras digs in now. And a 1-1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The 2-1. Just off the inside edge. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Chapman throws to second for one, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So 2 down now, and here is Nolan Gorman. The 1-1 is fouled off. Arenado at third with 2 away. Next offering misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.